Okay. Mainframe server and Agnes, yeah. Yes! Oh, we've got light.
Hello there. Okay. This is Dixon Monroe speaking. And if you're hearing this, then I'll just go on and hope you're the one I meant it for. If not, then maybe I got the frequencies crossed up and broadcast this to, well, every damn soul on the East Coast. For a man's last words, some say that's too big an audience. For a man like me, they'd be right. But what happened here? What they done to that gal? People ought to know. Got to know. Sorry folks that run this place call themselves the Lattice Project. And they call this place the Altum Facility. Well, for now they call it that. It don't take a simple repairman like me to tell you this place is headed straight for the bottom of the ocean. Not that I don't pray it happens sooner than later. But see, the box they shoved that gal's mind into, it ain't waterproof. So before you go blasting a hole in the wall, listen. If water pours in and reaches her mainframe, she's gonna feel it. Like a scorpion under the skull. So if you came here to make this right, then I'm afraid you're gonna have to go the long way round. Farther than I was able. But since you figured out how to get down here, I'm betting you'll figure out how to open the one door they went and locked on me. The one door you gotta open to give that girl a rightful, peaceful rest. The sublimation chamber. That's where they yanked her mind out of her body. That's where they keep the final build. And that's where you gotta go to end that poor gal's nightmare. And man, sorry is sin this side of hell. Agnes Holloway. That was her name for all they tried to wipe it from the face of the earth. Don't go forgetting it now. Let her pass, mister. Let her rest. Well, I believe that's gonna just about do it for old Dixon. I won't say where I'm headed, or where to find me. But the place you're standing right now, well, that's damn sure where you want. Funny, him bringing me down here just to patch up the leaks in this place. Let it sink, I say, and drown them all.
Wow, so we've got a drowner. Access to the sublimation chamber. Oh, I'm stuck. What the hell? I'm stuck. Help. Help me. Help me.
Please. Let it sink, I say, and drown them all.
Ah, that was a weird little bug. So I tried again and it didn't freeze me. Okay, so again, access to the sublimation chamber. Alright, will do. Though actually it was a couple of tries. It was a couple of tries there. But that was a weird little bug. But I just played the audio and then quickly as I could, press back. And then it worked. I don't know what's going on there, but... Find a voice recording of Lieutenant Brian Walker. Find a DNA sample of Lieutenant Brian Walker. Find Lieutenant personal thing. Oh dear. Lieutenant Brian Walker.
They've really got the system locked down. We'll have to start looking around.
Oh, okay.
Let's read through any other terminals we find.
Other terminals.
Figure out what happened here.
Other terminals, okay. Well, that's Dixon's. Aye, iMail. Heads up. Miss Patty, didn't they tell us they were only taking volunteers for this crazy party? They are throwing don't seem right at all. Snatching a girl away from her family, no matter how messed up her head may be. I don't know. I can't say for sure I'm all right with end draft. Okay. Oh, okay. Oh Lord Dixon, we might want to think of laying low for a few hours. Debbie in processing just called and said the DOD facility found a girl for this little science experiment of theirs. They're bringing her down in just short of an hour, and Deb warned me to stay clear because this kid kicks like a mule and spits like a camel. If you're wondering, because, you know, I was. Just how the brass was able to procure their new pet without kicking up any fuss, Debbie said she'd heard this kid was sick in the head. One of those Molly queers you read about who thinks she's in love with another girl. Oh my. Suffice it to say, her parents were all too happy to let her serve her country if it meant they'd be rid of her. I don't blame them one bit. Chinese for lunch today? Communist bitch. Party executive assistant. So something must be in here, because these didn't load up until after the message. Something must be in here for that door. Sorry, but I've got my hands full trying to keep all these broads in a box, in working order. So there's no need to send another message, or to call again, or to come by the store, ever. Sincerely, Robert Kowalski. Mr. Kowalski, it sure was good to finally speak to you on the phone, though it seems you got disconnected before I could get to talking about the business I called you in the first place. I tried to call again, but could not get through. Maybe I will try and stop by your store after my shift. I swear I'm not fooling with your time, but I truly believe that we should conversate. Sir, and pretty soon at that, Dixon Facility Services. Picnic cancelled. Ah. Headquarters regrets to announce that the annual DoD family picnic has been cancelled. Most of you are aware that the tide of war has not yet turned in our favour, and in some cases the military has sustained continued and heavy losses. While a boost in morale may be needed now more than ever, no department is in position to halt production even for 1 half day. Every man, woman and machine is called to remain in action each day, all day, until fortunes improve overseas and our country can once more be called secure. Oh, didn't work out much. Oh, there was one thing there. Okay, I'm not good. Don't know if I need to read through all of this, because too much reading in a mod is kind of annoying. Now, granted, that's because if you're sort of doing it like for a video, but if you're just sort of doing it for yourself, just sitting back, then yeah, all the reading is pretty okay. Oh, that's the pin, yeah. Nice. See, I just knew because suddenly messages appeared there that there would be a bit of information in there. Okay, so we've got the pin, so we need the DNA and a voice. Hold on. What have we actually got? Voice recording of Lieutenant Brian Walker. Okay. DNA sample. Oh no, hold on. Okay, yeah, okay. Never mind. Okay, let's just go find a bunch of stuff. Whoever this Walker guy may be. Oh, okay, so I found the pin by so the data backup thing on the Agnes portable thing on my Pip-Boy. So he's reset the pin to 1, 2, 3, 4. What? Oh shit! What have I done? Oh no! Right, hold on. Go back. Back. No. Okay, we're gonna need to reset this. What the hell? Well, Oh shit, that was fine. I don't know what I'm doing. 3, 4. Return. So still got the voice recording. And the DNA sample. What's the DNA gonna be? So we've got to get a voice. I don't think there was a voice recording in the data backup. Personal log has been redacted. What's the point of that? You're keeping a log anyway. If it's just gonna be redacted. Picnic cancelled. No attempt to. Oh, there's a couple of things you have not even read. There's a suitable specimen has been located and will arrive to the Altloom facility in approximately 2 hours' time. Prepare for lockdown upon arrival. From this point forward, no personnel may enter or exit the facility without authorization from Central Command. This includes the start and end of every shift. No exceptions. Furthermore, advise that the rules of containment, are in immediate effect. Make no attempt to converse with the specimen. Make no physical contact with the specimen. Make no attempt to interfere with the DoD, scientists, or their equipment. All communications are now restricted to this facility only. No excepciones. So I went out to the reception area, forgetting that there was one, and I seem to have picked up a blackmail recording. This is the receptionist, I think it's called Patty. So it's a couple of messages here. My friends warned me that this was going to happen. Last night, the sullen bastard told me he didn't feel comfortable leaving his wife at this point. Of course, he was more than happy to suggest that our meetings in the supply closet continue. Dirty bastard. Enough. This is the message where it says I obtained the blackmail. I think I obtained the blackmail recording. No, hold on. No, I think I've got to obtain it. Last night he threatened to have me reassigned if I ask him about leaving his wife again. I haven't got a clue what kind of twit that man takes me for, but I'm not half as dim as he figures. So whilst I can't say for certain that he and his white coat lackeys are really up to down there, I do know he's desperate to keep it a secret, and if he's ever going to leave that shrew of a wife of his, then there's no point in hiding the fact that I can make threats too. I stopped with my sisters this morning and borrowed her 8mm camera, and that bastard's playing games with me. Well, I can play them too. I know, and one way or another, he'll find out that I came to win. Oh, Patty. So there's a bunch of emails in here that are just the sort of original of the other ones we saw. Right, so I'm going to take a look at this. Search the maintenance closet for the blackmail of Grodding. Yes. Oh, okay. Who? Wait, there we go. Oh. Use a blackmail recording solution. Okay, I will do. Recording. Are we in, or? Okay, never. Alright, so we're still got to get the DNA sample. He's got an office somewhere here, I believe. I'm going to go back to the reception, see if there's anything else. Anything else up there. Because I'm not too sure where his office would actually be. I don't know if it would be anywhere down here. I'm going the wrong way. Hold on, I don't believe this. There's a whole place behind here. I didn't even notice that. I was just walking around here, didn't even know there was a freaking security office around there. Oh, for God's sake. Corporal Hayden's terminal. Let's read. Read immediately. 10 minutes ago, a buddy of mine over in the intelligence services called to tell me to take the wife and kids and get as far away from the coast as possible. I tried calling you at home and at the Agnes store, but couldn't get through. So I asked my buddy to find a way to get this message to you, however he could. Something big is about to happen. Maybe invasion, maybe bombs, or what's Betty, the kids and I are heading west to Granddad's farm. Please come and find us. I know that things, well, they haven't been right in our family, not for a long time. I may not understand your lifestyle, but that doesn't mean I have any right to say what I said or shut you out like we did. When I see Mom, Pop, and Sis on the farm, I'll make sure they know how wrong they were too. You're my brother. I will love you. I am sorry. Small favour. Hold on. Mr. Hayden, sir, I wanted to thank you for the trinket you left me. I will put it to very good use. I'm also grateful we got to talking in the first place, for knowing I'm not the only one seeing the rot down here. Either I trust you because I know a good man when I see one, or maybe there's just ain't another soul down here who still counts right from wrong on different hands. If it ain't too much trouble, I got one more favour to ask. Keep your eyes on the lieutenant. He's close to either breaking Dr. Lang's neck or else hanging his own. Maybe you've noticed too. Hell, it doesn't take a shrink to see when a man's calm ain't up. As for Dr. Lang, I suspect only God himself can keep eyes enough on that man. I don't know if you're a believer, Mr. Hayden, but if not, now's as good a time as any to get busy praying. And for them now, Dixon. Effective military specimens to be handled by authorised DoD military officers. That is specimen. Okay, so I read that one. Picnic cancelled. Still fuming about that picnic.
Someone tore this place apart.
Yep. Alright, let's find some DNA. I'm thinking maybe blood or something. It could be. I don't know what it's going to actually be. Oh, so I haven't tried this. I forgot, to be honest, I barely even noticed this. Here's a picture of a tiny little picture of a lighthouse. Agnes Project Director. Okay, I'm looking at this side on. This is a weird position. Project notes status. Dr. Tam Lang. The problem, as I have seen it, for all her promise, the subject lacks grace. How this girl screams, how roughly she resists my arts. Your art, okay. Maybe your art's just shit. My compositions. For now, I must be content to sketch. The canvas will soften when it learns to abide the brush. Ooh. He's putting this very artsy. The white rim is beginning to take hold upon the girl. In the flickering light, I watch her eyes, see them dimming, softening. There's no more screaming. Perhaps she will make a useful canvas after all. A first and final warning. I went this morning to observe the subject in the white room and found her not in her usual frenzy, but rather slumping against the... Wait, this is laid out kind of weird. The sentences just... I don't know what's going on with the sentences here. Against the restraints and barely able to keep her eyes open, I reminded the nurses at length to administer the sedative, exactly as I've ordered it. Only when the subject has reached absolute cerebral capacity. If she is drugged into catatonia after every hysteric, then we will never know what she nor I... What? Then we will never know what she nor I... Okie dokie. A surprising insight. I have often been asked about the so-called impossible mortal display upon my desk. I think I'm looking at it right now. How have you accomplished such a thing? How difficult did you find the task? How long must it have taken? How? Tiresome livestock bleating in ignorance. Genius, I have too often explained, it's not the doing of the impossible, but the imagining of it. For a man may never accomplish the former without greatness enough to do the latter. This guy's a bit... So it was of great fascination to me when this evening last the old tinkerer thought to ask a much livelier question than any of his so-called betters had imagined. Passing by my desk, he gestured to bottle upon my desk and said, "Dr. Lang, sir, if you don't mind me asking, why put something where it don't rightly fit, where it don't want to be put? Why indeed, oh, you simple surprising man."